to buy? Cool. And that's Spicy Nice Bakery, one of the oldest bakery in town. It's from the 16th century and the down by generation. You can get your chicken patty, beef patty, cheese patty, ice and cake, birthday cake, bread bun, bullet, right here. We are going down Duke Street. Most of the streets in Falmouth are named after the royal family. You have Duke Street, King Street, Queen Street, Princess Street, George Street, all of the royal family. And this street right here is known as Market Street. Down here is where you find the market. If you don't get very busy, down here is where you find the market. And that's the way to market. See that sign there? Market Street, Seawood Street, Duke Street, Water Square. That's the old sign. That's what people that travel to and from in and out of the
Advent Pharmacy wants you to ask. Ask what? Ask Advent Pharmacy about free alcohol.
And that is Franco Highway Bar. That's the oldest bar. This street we're coming up on right here is known as King Street. See that sign up here?
Yeah.
King Street. New Street. So this is King Street and we're going down to King Street. Over to my right here is where you find Pepper's Jerk Center. You need any jerk chicken, jerk pork, lobster, fried fish, Pepper's Jerk Center. That's the William Nib Memorial Church. William Nib was a wealthy Baptist preacher. William Nib built a school in Marthabury known as Nib School. That's a school for sailboats went to. That's where you get recognized if you run it. So we have an opinion story. On the 31st of July, 1838, Sir William Nib states in a packed congregation that the monster is dying. The monster was slavery he was talking about. And he buried some chains and shackles and whip and neck collar in the churchyard. Nib and his wife was also buried in the churchyard. If you go inside of the church, you can find legacy of Nib inside the church. And the church was built in 1844 on the site of the old Baptist church. And Nib was an Englishman. He was from England. He was a wealthy Baptist preacher. And he fought against slavery. He didn't witness slavery. Oh. See this out here? It's a 16th century house, all made of brick. It's occupied by a doctor office now. Dr. Patrick Harris used to be a former MP, that's a member of Parliament for Iran. And this street we're coming up on right here is known as Queen Street. From this end, that end is known as Queen Street. And you see if you're in Jamaica and need some Chinese food, this is a Chinese restaurant, Ming Empire. And this is where you put the pass for the car, pass to go. Over to the left here, you find the Methodist Church in the Caribbean. This is the Methodist Church in the Caribbean. Alright, nice ladies. And this street is known as Princess Street. Now this end, that end is known as Princess Street. I'm going to show you a typical example of how this is. This is a 16th century. And it's done by generation, family member lived here. One family member lived here, 96 years old. Yeah. And it been through the storm. There was a breadfruit tree right there. See where you cut it up? It fell on it, but it didn't destroy it. But this is from in the 16th century. You see that hip roof? It's a Georgian horticulture set by the Queen. Every house that built in Falmouth have to have a hip roof. And you can't go more than 2 storage, upstairs and downstairs. That's why you're not seeing any skyscraper building in town. But if you go like to Montego Bay and Outer Rios, you'll find skyscraper building and hotel, but not in Falmouth. This is the Queen Town. And that's the Queen Church, and that's where we are going. Oh. And as we go along, you can notice every house have a hip roof and it's only 2 storage. Okay. Set by the Queen. This is the Queen Town. We rule by the British, but this is the Queen Town. And this is a stone house, all made out of cut stone, and it's very expensive to build out here. And you see the hip roof? Oh. And that tree blowing down there used to be an avocado tree. And that's Christian guest house. If you're in Jamaica and want to spend a night or 2, Christian guest house. And this is Poochie Sport Bar, most open in the night. Over here is where you find our hardware. Where you get your material to build your house. And that's St. Peter's Anglican Church. Yes. That's the St. Peter's Anglican Church. What leave from the storm? It's one of the most tallest and oldest public buildings in town. It was built in 1796 at the start of 9,000 years. See that stuck up there? That's actually in a place called Falmouth, England, end up in Falmouth, Jamaica. Hey, the red stand there, sir.
Welcome, guys.
Normally, would have gone inside the church, could give you some history about the church from inside. But this is what leaves from the storm. You see that piece right there? It used to be up on the top there. Storm take it down. But I still can give you some history from outside. See that grave outside right there? It's older than the church. There's 2 persons in it, brothers and sisters, and they died very young. One died at 8-year-old and one died at 4-year-old. And they died 1 year apart from a fever called yellow fever. One died in 1783 and one died in 1784. And the church was built in 1796. So this grave out here is older than the church. There's no steel in the building. No steel in the building. See these stones? These cut stones were ballast on the ship when bringing the slaves to Jamaica. That's where the stones are. Sorry about that. You see, if we have gone inside the church, I was showing you where the Queen sits. Last time the Queen come to this church. That was in 2017. It's one of the most earliest opening public church. It's open 7 o'clock, service starts 7:30. The church was built on some graves. See those graves that the church was built on have names of members used to attend the church and passed away, but the church was built on their graves, so the name are inside the church to remember them.
We do in US dollars. I told you, I'm the only one
This one for you, my lady.
No. For these, if you want to take up any one of these.
So that's the interior of the church. That's how it look on the inside. So that's the interior of the church. You see, all these are graves. And you have to be a member of the church to be buried in the churchyard. See those 2 black graves out there? Are the priest and his wife. Those 2 black graves. Sorry. So are my guests okay?
Yes.
Nice to know.